In this video, I'll show you how to set up your Samsung Q600A and Q600C soundbar with your TV. Very easy, and then I'll show you how to use the remote control since it has many different features. Let's get started right away. So to connect the soundbar using Bluetooth to your television, this is the simplest way you can do it. First of all, turn on your soundbar simply by pressing the power button. The display will be on the right side. On this model over here, my display is in the middle, but it's the same thing really. Okay, so once the soundbar is powered on, you're gonna take the remote control and gonna press the Bluetooth pairing button right here while pointing at the soundbar. You're gonna see BT pairing on the right side. If you don't have the remote, don't worry, you simply need to press, you see this button? This is the input selector. So press on that button until you see Bluetooth appearing on the screen, and then keep press that button 5 seconds to enter Bluetooth pairing mode. Once this is done, you need to go on your TV, and now it depends on which model you have. This is an LG Smart TV, so for this model you need to go into the settings. I mean, any models, any brands, you need to go in the settings. On the LG, you need to go down until you see sound out. Go in this menu and you need to select, okay, take a look here, Bluetooth device, device list. A menu will appear and you should see your Samsung soundbar under connectable device. Go ahead, select it, and then it will be connected to your registered devices. After doing that, you'll be able to use both of these automatically. You don't need to do anything else. What's nice is if you connect your soundbar using Bluetooth, you can use your TV remote control to lower the volume, or if you want more volume, to change the volume on your soundbar. You won't need the remote control that it came with, which is nice, so you won't have to touch it anymore. The subwoofer that comes included in the box is already synced with your soundbar, so you won't even have to worry about that. It will work right away after you plug it into a wall outlet. Now let me show you how the remote control works, because there's many different features over here that are not available using the 4 buttons that are on the soundbar. Everything that I will show you, well, as I said before, my display is in the middle, but your display will be on the right side. This is the only difference. So let's get started to go through all the features. So let's start from the top and then go to the bottom. We have the power button, very easy to understand. Then we have this button on the top left corner. This is to select the inputs. You'll be able to shuffle through Bluetooth, USB, if you have a USB drive connected on the back, and digital input. If you have connected your TV or other devices using the optical cable, you can shuffle through all these inputs with this button. Then we have Bluetooth pairing button on the top right corner. Simply by clicking it once, the soundbar will be in Bluetooth pairing. Therefore, you will be able to connect it with your phone, computer, or TV using the Bluetooth. Then you have the play pause button. This is useful if you have a USB drive connected in the back of your soundbar, or if you have connected this device using Bluetooth, then you'll be able to play pause your music directly with this remote. We also have this directional pad that you can click right, left, up, down. Whoops. Again, if you have a USB drive connected on the soundbar, you'll be able to skip to the next track or go back using these left and right buttons. If we go down, we have the mute button. Pressing it once will completely mute the soundbar. We have sound mode, and to use this button and other ones, you need to check the screen on your Samsung soundbar. So let's check it out. So if we take a look at the screen of your soundbar, if you have a different model, your screen may be on the right side or the left side. If you press sound mode, you're gonna have surround sound. If you press another time, we have game. It will optimize the sound for gaming mode. And then we have DTS Virtual X, and we have standard. We have these all these options, and then it will go back to surround sound. The best thing, in my opinion, is to try them all. Watch your favorite TV show or listen to music and go ahead and select one, take a few seconds, go to the next one. And depending how your room is arranged and depending where you're listening and what you're listening, one of these sound mode will sound better for you. But it's really personal, it's very subjective. I cannot really tell you which one is the best. So you'll have to choose by yourself. Next, we have the I button. This button is useful if the screen of your soundbar is turned off, because this screen turns off after a few seconds if you don't use it. You see? If I press the I icon here, it will power on the screen and tell you in which mode it is. This is the only function of this button. You won't use it very often, but hey, it's there. Then we have the volume button. The volume button, to select volume up, you need to push it up like this. To go down, pull it down. It's a bit strange. Many people simply want to click on it, but you absolutely need to pull it up or pull it down. Then you have the woofer button right beside. This is to control your subwoofer. Okay, so on the screen here you're going to see SW for subwoofer, and you can make it louder, or if you pull it down, if you don't want to have a subwoofer, or if you don't want it to be as present, you can simply lower it, you see, to -12. That's the lowest. And you can go up to +12. You'll probably never use the CH level button right over here, channel level. This is mostly if you have speakers on the back and they don't come included in the box. Because if I press here, it will say virtual center, and with the up and down arrows here, buttons, you can select cent for central and plus or minus. This is to put the position of the speaker in case you have it more in the center or more on the side. Honestly, the soundbar is always in the middle, right in front of the TV most of the time, so you don't have to touch this. Then we have sound control. This is the middle lower button. If you press on it, you'll be able to go through audio sync, voice enhancement, on and off, and night mode. Honestly, not many people will use it, but if I press here on it, just to demonstrate anyway, we have audio. You can use the up and down buttons. We have audio, then we have voices. If we press up and down when you see voices, you can turn it on and off. This is for the voice enhancement. So if you're watching movies and you have trouble hearing what the people are saying, you can turn this on and maybe it will help you. And then if we click another time on this, you'll have night mode. You can turn night mode off or on. If it's on, this is just so when it's at nighttime and you want to turn this on, it will reduce the bass power. So you won't disturb people that much. I don't know if it's that useful, honestly. I never do use it, but you can try it out. Okay, don't forget to turn it on afterwards. If not, your sound will lack bass. And finally, we have the last button, tone control. You'll be able to edit the trebles, the bass, simply by pressing tone control here, treble. Then again, with these buttons, you can remove trebles, you can add so to hear them better. If you press another time, you're gonna have bass. If you want to lower the bass manually, go ahead. If you want more bass, go in the plus. It's up to you. But this is the two different settings you have access by pressing this button. One of the features of this soundbar that I really like is that you're able to load music on a USB drive, plug it there, and listen to your music. So you won't have, you don't need any other devices. You can load hundreds of songs on one of these, and it can stay connected forever in the back of your Samsung soundbar. Your drive should be formatted in FAT32 or exFAT, and the files should be MP3. Once you have your drive, simply connect it in the back of your soundbar. My USB port is right over here. Then we need to put the soundbar in USB mode. So you're going to use the input selector here or the input selector on your remote control until you see on the display on the right side USB. Once you see this, with the remote control, you'll be able to press play, pause, skip to the next track, to the previous track. On the display, you'll be able to see the name of the song and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. I hope this was useful. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.